beautifuls, also very warm welcome or welcome back to my channel. And this is the fourth time I'm trying to vlog this particular vlog. So by the title you already know I'm going to buy a new laptop, and I have finally decided on Mac M4, and I have been thinking on MacBook from when M3 was released, and I literally couldn't. Kuch na kuch, there was always a delay, default, or any issue that it didn't happen, that never happened. And now things are just coming in line, and now the major confusion is I got the model, I got the number, I got the GB, everything is finalized. I'm confused on color. So when I was going to shop initially, I was fixed on midnight blue because I heard a lot of raving for it, and it was actually looking good. Because if you see my desk, everything's like basically black, and this is my office laptop. Let's ignore that. So basically it's all black and black. So my old laptop is also black. So I'm into dark colors, and that is why I was mentally fixed कि मुझे पसंद आएगा तो I would like only midnight blue. So I went to the shop. I've always went, I've spoken, I never finalized on color. I was like ठीक है, budget पूरा set होने दो, and then if everything's setting well, we'll take it. But every time something or the thing other happens, and you know that never happened. So this is almost 1.5 years I'm trying to buy this laptop. At this point where my PC just gave up, I was like, go buy yourself a laptop, please. Don't irritate me anymore. My PC is actually from when I'm from 7th class. That old my PC is. Obviously I've changed the motherboards with time, but then it's just dying on me. And getting a new PC setup done according to my requirements, it's taking around 60k. So I thought, why not take a new laptop? I went with a budget of 60k. I thought M1 and all of that, and then I finally landed on M4 because M3 is discontinued. M4 I'm going for the 16 GB, 512 GB, and it's a beautiful laptop. I've tried it. I really fell in love with it. And after finalizing all, I'm stuck on color. So midnight blue and light blue, like these two colors, I'm not able to decide. Everyone in my home have voted for light blue, wherein I am only a little tilted towards midnight blue. So I went to the store, everything was finalized. Just because I couldn't decide on color, I came back home. So if it's midnight blue, I can go tomorrow to the shop. If it's light blue, I can take today. But I still cannot decide. I literally can't decide. That's it. I'm going with my mom. She's the financer. So I'm still confused on the color. Let's go to the showroom and see which to pick, because I'm pretty confused. Podama. Finally, we've made it to the stores. These are the two colors I have finalized, and first is the sky blue color, which is very classy, elegant, and this is only there in the M4 series. And this one is the midnight blue, very classic, safe, but literally is everywhere. Anyways, after what felt like a lifetime, I finally got my MacBook. But let me tell you, instead of enjoying the moment, I was just fuming over the chaos that had happened in the last 3 hours. The manager was trying to cool me down, saying that this will not happen again, and I was standing and thinking like, bro, who is coming back anyway? But then the plot twist, he thought I was a YouTuber and showed me this cool trick. Instead of peeling the tape, you can just slide it open from both the sides, and it looks very super neat and clean aesthetics unboxing shot, which I can take later on whenever I want while peeling. So this I used it in my shorts, so it was really lovely one. And finally my eyes met the MacBook. Oh man, my heart just melted. All the frustration gone. All it was just happiness, excitement, pride, and all with just a mixture of feelings that were in me. And honestly, it was all worth it, like literally, and I was so happy. It's around 10:30 and we finally done. It took so long. I just came around like 17 घंटे लगे just because of some miscommunication and a lot of here and there. I'll tell the finance part after going home. But yes, we finally made it. We have the Mac. We officially entered the Apple era. So it's been a week. I have come back from the showroom and the experience was not very good when I was buying, and I was 100% sure this baar bhi I won't be able to take a MacBook and I'm coming empty handed home. But we actually made it and bought the M4 Mac in the sky blue color, and it's so lovely. I was so persistent, like I want the midnight, I want the midnight, I want the midnight. But when you think all the variants have midnight black, midnight blue, and it's a very common color, whereas the light blue is only in M4 and it's a very rare color. So yeah, I did end up going for the M4 light blue, and this is my laptop. Like seriously, I'm so grateful for the position I'm in. I'm thankful for both my parents who have like brought me to this position and where I'm able to afford this, and so nice. I already started using this, but again for the video, for the feed, I'm just going to just reopen it. How many times I am doing this for the video or for the reels, I feel so happy every time I'm unboxing. It's like I'm unboxing for the first time, and it's just giving that happy feeling. This will be only for the first month, I know, but then I can never digest to the fact that I have purchased the M4 MacBook. I'm like so grateful, so thankful. And yes, so this is my MacBook. It's a sky blue color. In some angle it definitely looks like grey, but in the majority time it is actually sky blue. And as you open, my account is already logged in, so so good the feel. I also started editing it. I also started using the MacBook and I'm loving it. Just imagine that you're switching from a PC which is like 10 years old, 11 years old for the matter of fact, 11 years old, and then you are using a laptop which is like so smooth, so fast. And I got the 512 variant because I definitely need storage. I do have an external hard drive, but then I do wanted a 512 because the base variant will have nothing. Once I just few videos it might get full, and it is not worth it. As like it's okay, it's just like was costing me around an extra 10k, and I was all in and I just took it. I started my hunt with an M1 and then I went to M2, where many of them said that the higher variant is better, and from M2 I came to M3, which is currently not available in India, especially in Hyderabad. I searched for M3 in many places, but then they're like, no, it's out of stock, it's discontinued. I'm like, okay, discontinued, chori do, let's see for something else. And then I went for M4. I saw M4 and I was like, I know what I want. The billing process was so painful. So we had a quotation price which we had received along with Apple Care, and we checked in the finances and it was all good. It was getting all approved as well. And then when it was time for the final price, he comes and is like, you have to pay store price, you have to pay this price. I'm like, why am I paying that price? You have to show me, because whatever discount margin he's given, all that extra prices he's put in, and he's making up again to the same MRP price, which was not happening. I was getting a better offer somewhere else, but then this was close by, so I didn't wanted to go all the way so far and get my laptop. I thought if idhar hi khatam ho jayega to ho jayega, but that salesman just hit my nerves at such level that my BP was just going high, and I was like, I burst. I literally burst in the showroom. I was like, no, I'm not buying it from you. You can keep the laptop. You only buy. And I was so frustrated, so furious, because he kept adding all the additional charges, which doesn't even imply. He's thinking I'm a new buyer or something. I have been buying products on Bajaj Finance, Reliance, Chroma, in so many places under finance, and it's a smooth process. I do understand it takes some processing fees, zero charges, IDFC charges so much, this charges so much. I am in the market, I am using them, and he just kept arguing with me, thinking I will just get convinced. I'm like, okay, bill it and it will be done. I just stopped at the point where the finances were all good and everything was coming together, and then he just changed the price and I got furious. I just left the store. So the store is on the first floor, my car is in the ground floor. So me and my mom left and we came down. By the time we came down, the person came, then he started begging, he started apologizing, he told he'll get it done and all. And then we spoke around. I was very unhappy with the service, and after a long of here and there, this is the reason I couldn't film in the shop while the process was happening. This was the major reason, and there was a lot to and fro. We were communicating, we were speaking, and the sales guy from the Reliance Digital was pathetic, literally pathetic. He bought me again, made me sit in the chair where the finances are handled, and he left. Literally he left. Me and my mom were sitting there for straight around 1 hour, and then we were wondering what's happening. Is it going to happen or not? Because we had to go somewhere else as well after this. I thought it'll finish really quick. I expected around 2 to 3 hours and then we can go home, but it is already 3 hours by now. I'm in the showroom and I did not get my laptop. There's nothing getting done. She has no idea. The person who was on the counter, she's getting frustrated. The manager's getting frustrated. Everyone's getting frustrated. I'm like, I didn't come for this kind of experience. I can go somewhere else. I'll put in an extra money and I'll buy in peace. This is not happening. Then I just got up and I was like, please leave it here. I just want to leave. Now my experience just ruined. Even if I get the laptop, I am not in that satisfaction level of I bought a MacBook. That was the level of frustration I've touched. And then my mom goes like, call the manager. Then the manager comes, we have a word. The manager was calling the salesperson and the salesperson was so rude. He's like, no. And whatever he did, the price wasn't matching, and then I ended up paying extra. And also, because of that salesperson's stupidity, my Apple Care was not covered. So I was getting Apple Care for such good deal, and because of that salesperson's stupidity, that did not happen. And at the moment I was just like, finish it. Just finish it. Whatever is happening, just finish it. I want to go home. And then finally, after a lot of to and fro, the lot of speaking, lot of talking, and finally we got the Mac at 10 o'clock. The complete, not even 10:30. The complete store was closed, everyone's closed. Only the manager stayed back. He made sure I get a little of benefit of experience and all. And then I shopped, I finished, he set up my MacBook, and then I came home, and that is how the shopping experience went. And next day I got sick. Maybe it's because of the stress. Also, I got wet in the rain the same day. So yeah, I apparently got sick. And this was my experience buying Mac. It was not good, but it is what it is. It just happened and it's finished. So within 6 months, I will make sure I buy Apple Care separately, which will cost me the whole MRP and beats the point of me buying it with the laptop. But hey, it is what it is. So basically, this laptop's MRP is around 1,19,000, which is the sale price. And when you go and speak, they'll give you a discount around 1,11,000 rupees. So that's the final price for the Mac. And then Apple Care comes like in 2 years and 3 years. 2 years one was around 19,000 something, and the 3 years one was around 25,000. So total my pricing was coming around 1,36,000 was a final quotation he quote, but then the other showroom offered me around 1,24,000. He gave a 10,000 discount on Apple Care and on the product. After a little here and there, that was a final quotation price I got with Apple Care, and I was happy. I was like, okay, fine, because I'm getting 3 years of Apple Care as well, and I'm getting the product on also good deal. So I was ready to buy, and finally that Apple Care did not happen because of that fellow's stupidity. And so the final price I got it was for 1,06,000, plus I got a student discount, all benefits to my sister. This ID card at the time of billing did not work. I think at this purchase, whatever could go wrong had gone wrong. Finally, my friend came as savior and he helped me with a student ID card, and we just got it done. Like, seriously, this was a situation I will never forget in my life, and this was a hell lot of an experience, and I'm done. So whatever happened at the end, I am having my MacBook Air M4, and I'm really blessed and happy for having this. I'm really thankful for all the opportunities I've got to grow, to learn and everything. And yes, I hope I make the best out of this MacBook and earn money out of it, seriously, and get a little consistent on YouTube as well. So if you have any further questions or queries, feel free to comment down. I will respond to them ASAP. And yes, you can also follow me on Instagram. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you would be notified whenever I post a video. Until next time, lots of love. Bye bye.